Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Happy New Year to all my subscribers, my listeners, my viewers. I want to wish you a happy New Year. It's been a while I've been on here. Yes, I was actually busy with one or two other things, but I'm glad to be here again. And what really prompted me to come back here so soon or now, it's because I read something online, a very disturbing article where a man was actually lamenting and talking about why women, he generalized it, that why is it that whenever after women get married they tend to change. So he didn't say some, he generalized it. He said, why do women change after marriage? That I guess he said his wife used to be very hot and sexy. They could do aerobics on the bed, different styles, name it. And after marriage with two kids, the woman decided to be responsible. Like whenever her husband asks her, come, let's do this, it's not going to be after two kids. Are you not going to raise my leg up and do like this and do like that? And that I think the man and the woman used to smoke hemp and while they were courting. And so after marriage, whenever he wants his wife to smoke hemp with him, the woman uses the children as an excuse. And so right now he's so frustrated. He said the way his wife dresses, the way she walks, that the only thing good about his wife now is just the food from the kitchen. And now he's contemplating on either cheating on his wife or divorce her. Now they have been married for 6 years. What do you actually think went wrong? I'm not in support of divorce, neither am I in support of cheating. But you see, what I want most of us to know today is that some ladies live a life of pretense during courtship. I am not supporting any man, any cheating man, no. But most times, we women are the cause of men going out to cheat, except for the exceptional ones, which are the loose ones that no matter how much the wife tries, to be a good woman, sexy, looking good and all that, the man still goes out to cheat. Those are exceptional cases. I'm talking about a man that after marriage, he made up his mind that he will never see another woman's nakedness. And along the line, he found out he's actually doing that, or he's just tired of the marriage. What do you think went wrong? It's very good for one to go back to the drawing board. What is that thing you were doing back while you were courting that you stopped doing? Maybe because you felt you're married to him and so you don't need to do all those things. After all, you have captured him. He has married you. So you don't need to do all those things. My dear, never live a fake life. Yes, some women are of the opinion that, yes, this man smokes hemp. I will not complain. Shebi, let him just marry me. That's when I'll bring out my chocolate. I will smoke it with him. I will drink with him. I'll perform all kind of sexy styles on the bed with him. Then after marriage, what happens? Tell me what happens after marriage. You now see the need to behave more responsible because you're married. When you were both smoking hemp, didn't you know the marriage you were building was on a false foundation? Didn't you know that the foundation was going to be shaky? If you were the type that, oh, my man loves me to look skimpy, but it's not my thing. Before marriage, you could make the man, understand. Babe, I don't really like skimpy, but let's just reach an equilibrium. Let's meet at a point. All right, I'm not going to be too skimpy, but at least I'll try to look hot for you. Now you have discussed this before marriage. Nothing is going to make him feel boring. Nothing is going to make him feel bored that, oh, my wife has changed. You already knew before you got married to this woman that she wasn't the sexy type. She had to tilt. She had to reach a point with you for you to have even achieved that little. Make him understand that you're not a sex freak. Make him understand that you don't enjoy you being tied to the bed, hitting you. What do they call it? BDSM or whatever. You endure all those things because you want to marry, because you want to be a Mrs. What happens after marriage? You now withdraw back into your shell. and you expect the man to be okay, hell no. He's going to lose it. He's going to lose it. Where you were dating, you were a Jackie. You go to his house, you wash all his clothes, even you can even ask for his brother's clothes and wash them. He has seen you as, oh, this is the right woman for me. I'm so used to the fact that she does all the house chores. After marriage, they're not giving him excuse. Can't you take your clothes to the dry cleaner? Can't you get a washing machine? Why didn't you discuss this before marriage? Tell me. Why didn't you discuss this before marriage? Why do you think the best time to discuss it is after marriage? Do you really think you can bend a dried fish? It's going to scatter. Now this man wants you to smoke hemp with him. You're giving him excuses that because of the children. Now at home, instead of you to look sexy, you're tying wrap and wearing a Dio Papa t-shirt. Now maybe you are the type that whenever you're going to bed, you always put on this cologne, this perfume, or this body spray that turns the man on. Now you're going to bed with the smell of breast milk after feeding the baby. Tell me why he wouldn't lose it. I'm not in support of him cheating. You see, let me use myself as a case study. When I was courting my husband, I came out plain. Hey, bro, I drink. I drink. I don't smoke, but I drink. I love fun. My husband never complained because I didn't pretend. Hey, bro, I love to wear skimpy things. I wear hot pants. This is me for you. If you're okay with it, fine. He liked it. He didn't complain. Hey, bro, I love sex. Well, he wasn't really a sex person, but he needed to tilt a little. And when I found I wasn't really a sex person, we had to meet at a point. Yes. So that we could we compromise. That's the word. But you think you can deceive him because you want him to marry you? You're dirty. You're naturally dirty. When you're coming to his house, you look sexy. Go and borrow your sister's perfume and spray. You're coming to his house, you're packing like 5 or 6 perfumes. Making him believe you're so neat and you love cologne. You love to smell good. After marriage, what happens? You can't even drop your used panties where your husband is. Because hell no. It's going to look so disgusting. You can't even come close to your husband. Your husband cannot ask you, let's have sex early in the morning. The whole place is oozing. And this is a lady that was so sexy. What happened? If you knew you were, I know couples that they don't like perfumes. Yes. They don't like it and they made it known that, see, we both don't like perfumes. Let's not pretend. We both don't like sex. Let's not pretend. I love to drink. If you're okay with it, cool. If you're not okay with it, go. If you don't like a man that smokes, let him understand. See, this matter they pain me because when I read from the man yesterday, I checked and I said, that's true. Why are women like this? Why would you pretend to get a man? Why would you pretend to be what you're not? Just because you want him to marry you. Why would you do that? What would you gain? You gain nothing but heartbreak, depression, midnight prayers when he starts cheating. Those are the things you gain from lying, from living a life of pretense. Be yourself. No one is going to kill you. There will be a man out there that will like you the way you are. Like I said, I drank for years. My husband will even buy them for me. He never told me one day, stop drinking, until I decided to. I decided to stop drinking this year. Yes. I decided to stop drinking this year. He never forced me. He never for one day saw it as a border. Maybe he had the mindset that this lady that is like this one Akburaka, this one Igboro. When she makes up her mind to change, she will change. Nobody can change me. I can change myself. If you like, talk from now till next year. If I don't want to change, I will not change. I don't pretend. Women, stop pretending. If you don't like sex and your boyfriend his libido is high, talk to him, let him understand. If you're the type you love sex and your partner doesn't really love sex, and you now be depriving yourself, hey, let him understand that, babe, I love sex, so come. I'm not saying you should be making love to me every day when we get married, but at least 3 times or 4 times a day. You've already had this discussion. Women, please stop the pretense. Fine, after marriage, household chores, a lot of responsibilities, childbearing will come up. It can change you. But all the same, that man is your first love. Without that man, no kids. Still try as much as possible to satisfy him. Meet at a point where he's gonna be okay, you're gonna be okay, the home front will be okay. Let no one disturb one another. This is straight from my heart. I am pained. I'm pained though. Me, I still look sexy for my husband. In short, I twerk for him. I give him lap dance. He will just laugh because he's not that kind of person. But I've brought him into my shell. I brought him out of his shell. Like, you're gonna like it, man. I don't do some nasty things, and the guy was just. And I found out that he's enjoying it now. Sometimes he's moving around the house and he just gives me a tap on my butt. I'm like, oh, really? Or sometimes he's there and we just do some lovey-dovey. And my kids were like, wow, that's romantic. I'm like, really? My husband? The Mr. Serious? So that is it. We didn't pretend with each other. I knew I was going to marry a man that he was not romantic. But I was ready to bring him out of his shell. He never pretended. I don't like all those. But now, my husband and Mr. Romantico. Because we're playing with each other. And he knew me. His wife. Coco mistress, not master now. This one I borrow. Because I made him understand. I'm Igboro. I'm not a novice, so I've seen life. I've enjoyed life. So when I made up my mind to settle down, I meant it. So in order for it to work, we needed to meet at a meeting point. And that's what is helping us. In short, the past 10 years of my marriage hasn't been as beautiful as last year's stroke this year. I'm really enjoying myself because I've been able to build what I want to build in my home. I've been able to achieve this because I never lived a life of pretense. I was real. My husband was real. Stop pretending. Stop pretending to be what you're not. You don't like sex, you don't like sex. Let your partner know that before he married you. You don't smoke, you don't like a man that smokes. Let him understand that you don't like it. But you had no choice. You just had to marry him thinking he's going to change. Don't pretend. My message to you there, that woman, that girl that's about to go into marriage, to a relationship, you got to be yourself. When you be yourself, you will enjoy the best of yourself and marriage. Till I come your way again, I'm that favorite girl in the building saying bye.